Getting the hot away SouthernTea. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, do your boy a solid. Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Today, we here with a basketball EP. Ain't gonna hold up too much of y'all time, you know what I mean? Just gotta come in here, spit my stuff real quick. What's good? Shout out my guy MP. What the fuck? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, King. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it. And shout out always the beautiful Jazz. Appreciate you sliding through. Let me drop the flames for y'all since y'all in the building. And shout out my girl Jazz. Appreciate you sliding through. But let's go and get into it. Right? So I had made a SouthernTea. I made a SouthernTea EP. You know what I mean? Not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, right? About the Lakers, right? The Los Angeles Lakers. They started the season 2-10, right? And now I personally waited. And right now I personally waited, right, until they had a terrible record. I personally waited until it was good, 88. Appreciate you sliding through. Shout out my guy 88. My guy 88 said 7-0. What's good, 88? He talking about our fantasy basketball league. My guy 88 is 7-0 in the fantasy basketball league. Number 1 seed, if I ain't mistaken. You know what I mean? Nope, number 2 seed. Number 1 or number 2 seed, him and Doug right side. You know what I mean? That's what he talking about. But I did a video, right, about the Lakers. You know what I mean, about a week or so ago, right? And they were 2-10 when I made this video. They were 2-10. Nothing was going good, right? It looked real bleak, you know what I mean, for them. Bit of injuries, right? They were starting to trade Russell Westbrook campaign and all of that. They were starting to the AD injured, the LeBron you know, all that good old Laker. The normal Laker madness, right? Like the normal Laker madness that they always, start around the Laker time. Lakers were 2-10, 12 games in, looked bad. They were getting blown out by, 20s. They were getting just looking terrible. It looked real bad. So I waited on purpose, right? I waited for it to look real bad, right? I waited for everybody to, throw them under the bus. I waited until it looked like there would be no return. You know what I mean? And then I came and I made my SouthernTea EP. And on my SouthernTea EP, I stated that I have the Los Angeles Lakers, you know what I mean, making the playoffs. I said the Lakers will make the playoffs. Now, they were 2-10. And two of those last losses, the eighth loss. No. At that time they were 2-10, or they were 2-9. But it was right when they made the switch from Russell Westbrook, right? They had Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup, and then they switched Russell Westbrook to the bench, and they played one game, and they ended up losing the first game where they switched Russell Westbrook to the bench. And in the second game, they switched Russell to the bench. They won that game. And after, that second game with Russell coming off the bench and they had won, that's when I came out and I made my EP and I said that the Lakers will be making, you know what I mean, the playoffs. Now, when I made it, they were 2-10, didn't look too hot, didn't look too promising, right? And then they came and they lost the game, you know what I mean, that night. The night that I said they lost the game, you know what I mean, that night. They weren't exactly 2-10 when I made it, right? But they had all of 2 wins. I think that was about 2-8. It was over the first 10 games. I think they went 2-8, right? And I came out and I was like, man, I like how this team looked the last 2 games. I know what everybody's saying, about this team, but I think this team should stay together. And I also said, I like the team better when Russell, is coming off the bench. I think he adds a different dimension, you know what I mean, to those young guys and to that second unit, right? And since then, they have been looking damn good. Oh, you going with that? My bad, A1. My bad, A1. This was just a little short video. We could talk about it tonight, G. This was just a little short video. My bad, A1. You want to come up? If you ain't, damn, you at work now, huh? My bad, A1. We go do it tonight, G. We go do it tonight, G. My bad, G. My bad. Shout out to my guy A1 Hoops on, my partner, my basketball partner in crime, man. Me A1 gonna start hitting y'all with these shows for real, for at least 2-3 times a week. No cap. We go hit y'all with these, with these basketball shows. We go get more on it over here at the at the Tea House. We go do more basketball segments, more football segments as well. I got to get together with D Free. Either you good, bro? Cooking on listening for sure. I got to get together with D Free so we could bring y'all, that the football aspect of everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I digress. All right. So I waited, right? I waited until, the Lakers looked defeated. I waited until they looked out of it. And then I watched the game with Russell Westbrook. The first game with Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. They lost. And I came on and I made a SouthernTea EP. I said, this team right here isn't like the teams of the past. And this team right here is actually, going to do something. And I'm saying that this team is going to make the playoffs. They had 9 losses and 2 wins at that point. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken. Since then, the same team with Russell coming off the bench, right? And again, Russell has looked great off the bench, which is why I came out and I made the bold prediction, right, a while back and said this team will make the playoffs because I like how Russell is playing off of the bench. So 10 games later, right, since I made that prediction, the Lakers are now 10-2. They're 11-12 overall. They're currently the 11th seed in the West. But the seeds that separate the 11th seed all the way up until the team that separates the 8th seed is about 2 games. And it's 1 loss and 2 wins. Because 2 wins holds the same weight as 1 loss, right? So the Lakers are 1 loss out of the picture, or they're 3 wins out of the picture, out the playoff picture. You know what I mean? But with how everything is going right now, with them being 10-2 lately, I'm feeling real good about my Lakers, playoff prediction. Feeling real good, about that Laker playoff prediction. Now, they start the season off extremely rough, right? But not rough like the other years. It was rough, but the team looked fixable. My guy A1 Hoops on said, I love the energy AD is giving that man. I need him to keep this energy up consistently for the season. Facts. With the formula that the Lakers got right now, right? Where you got AD leading the way, you got LeBron, you know what I mean, controlling the team, running point guard, being that calming factor. You got AD being, the big scorer, the big time player. You got Russell Westbrook being, dynamic 6th man of the year type thing. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether y'all here for a good time or a long time. I greatly appreciate everybody coming through. And if y'all haven't checked out, if y'all haven't checked out my last EP, about the breaking fights, about the upcoming fights, y'all make sure y'all check that out. The Tank Davis undercard has been revealed. So if y'all haven't checked that out, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Y'all smash that like button on this video. Y'all smash that like button for that link I just dropped. And then y'all come back on over here and we could continue this basketball convo. I ain't going to keep y'all here too long, about another 4 or 5 minutes. Just want to give y'all, my thoughts and the update on what's been going on. Now, I made this bold playoff prediction, right? That was 2-10. And I tell you, when I actually made the prediction, I was less confident in them than I am right now. I was less confident that they would make the playoffs when I made it than I am right now. I've been looking at the Lakers. I've watched every single Laker game this year. That team looks like a problem. You know what I mean? That team has beaten the Milwaukee Bucks over this trend. They have beaten the Portland Trail Blazers with Damian Lillard over this trend. They have beaten the Washington Wizards, right? I'm naming playoff teams, right? They have beaten the Washington Wizards. They're beating the Indiana Pacers. You know what I mean? A team that's also in the playoffs. Like, if you haven't been watching the sport, right, I'm saying these names, it sound crazy to you, the Pacers, but the Pacers are a good team this year. They have a win the regular. The Lakers are putting together wins and putting together wins over the best teams in the league. They have beaten the Denver Nuggets. They have beaten they've beaten the Denver Nuggets, and they've beaten the Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I mean? This Lakers team is a problem. I know, the Lakers haters or the Lakers naysayers, right? They're not sold yet. Most people just feel like, oh, we just waiting for that moment. We know the Lakers go eventually blow it. We just waiting on that moment. We waiting on that moment. They go blow it, right? This team, I feel like this team isn't the team, isn't the teams of past. I think this team, I think they got it, man. Everything I would want in a championship level team, this team has. And you know what's really the X factor? You want to know what's really the X factor? Want to know what's really the X factor for the Lakers, in my opinion? The fact that LeBron James is slowly becoming the second option on this team. And if LeBron James is your second option on the team, then I think you're in great shape. You're in good to great shape. If LeBron James, is your second option on the team. My guy 88 said, man, I've been said, just let Russ run the second unit and that will be fine. But if he doesn't accept the role, trade him. Yep, he already accepted the role. Shout out my guy 88. Shout out my guy 88. I got 9 people in the building. If y'all could jab that like button for your boy. We ain't gonna be here too much longer. We in this thing having us, a basketball conversation. But that conversation that him and Dervin Ham had right when he moved him to the bench, Dervin Ham spoke on the situation, and I spoke on it in my last EP, right before they moved him. Dervin Ham said he had to get Russell Westbrook, on the same page as him and being okay with coming off the bench. And if he was able to do that successfully, then, this team would be, a real problem. When Dervin Ham said that, they only had 2 wins, and it sounded crazy, right? But now you look at it now, 8-2 over the last 10. It's looking like everything working out for the Lakers, man. I just wanted to come back, hit y'all with this update because, we talked about it when they had a bad record. And I waited on purposely for them to have a bad record, 2-10, before I came out and told y'all what I was seeing, how I saw it stacking up with the move Russell coming off the bench, helping boosting out the bench players, Austin Reeves and the bench players playing great. You know what I mean? They was 2-10 when I said they would make the playoffs. Since I made that EP, they've went 8-2. And now they have amassed a 10-12 record. Again, the Los Angeles Lakers will make the playoffs. What you're seeing right now is not fool's gold. It's the real deal. You know what I mean? Now, I can't, promise you that, but what we can do is we can sit, wait, we continue to watch and see what goes on. But I'm telling you, the Lakers playing some great ball right now. And I don't think this, is just a fluke. Outside of injuries, this team most definitely can make the playoffs. And about mid-year, come holler at me. I'm gonna be picking my mid-year NBA champion. You know what I mean? And if this team can keep this up, it's gonna be hard to beat this team. You know what I mean? But I digress. Skinny Hardaway, SouthernTea, Warriors and Lakers. I can see the Western Conference Finals being set up. But that's all I got for you, said, because my guy 88 said, because what makes the Lakers strong and unbeatable is LeBron and AD hit you with the first blow, and when they go on the bench, Russ comes in with the second unit and hits you with the second blow. Fact. But I'm finna get up out of here, Skin the Hardaway, SouthernTea. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. It's how we rocking, and I'm out. Love.